Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode. Today's episode is going to be a little bit of a rant. A rant means that I'm just going to be sharing my thoughts on a particular subject. And what I want to talk about today is the future of universities. And I want to talk about this because I had a very interesting conversation with one of my students that is currently studying to enter a university. So the university system here in Japan is very different than it is in America. In my opinion, when you're trying to attend a university in America, I think the process is a little bit more easier. But here in Japan, according to my student, pretty much every single university that you want to attend, you need to take a test to get into. And in my personal opinion, I think there's a bit of a problem with this. So my position is the whole purpose of going to a university or any form of higher education is to learn. I don't think there should be any discrimination between a student's ability, whether he gets low grades or high grades, or if they're from a high income family or low income family. I believe that every person, if they have the desire to, that they should be able to attend higher education or receive higher education. And according to my student, if you want to enter a high level university, you need to take a test, which is very, very difficult. And a lot of students, including my student, he says 7 hours a day after school. So he goes to school for 6 hours and then he comes home and studies for another 7 hours just to have an opportunity to get into this university. And I think there's a big problem with that. I think there's a huge problem because getting an education shouldn't mean that you need to take a test or have good grades to get an education. I mean, I was talking to him and I was saying, like, it's like a library, right? The library is full of education. But imagine if you couldn't even go into a library if you weren't considered smart. All right. I mean, it's ridiculous. You go to the library to learn, to become smart. You go to a university to become smart, to become educated. So why should there be a test to learn? I totally don't agree with this. Coming from the position of a teacher and a business owner, I can understand. Maybe this is just I'm taking another position. Maybe the university feels that if the student studies hard, maybe they will have a higher retention rate, meaning when they enter the university, maybe the university feels that if the students are studious, they will attend the entire 4 years and, the university can receive money throughout the entire 4 years. Maybe they feel like if the student isn't smart enough or if they're not competent enough, maybe they'll quit. Maybe that's another argument. But I am a huge promoter of education for all. I don't think there should be a test to receive education. I don't think, education should be bound by, your financial situation or if you can take a test or not. I don't believe that. But I'd love to hear your opinion, and I'd love to hear about how the educational system is in your country. In your country, Do students need to take very difficult exams to enter a university? Is it more loose? Is it just based on finances? Let me know. I love to hear from you. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode. And I look forward to speaking with you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.